Hello from Centennial Stadium in Victoria. I'm your match commentator, Katie Hamilton. It's Derby Day here on Vancouver Island. This is the second matchup between Harbourside and the Highlanders. The last time these two teams played resulted in a 1-1 draw back on May 19th. Coach Bobby Taylor and her Harbourside squad are on the 3-game win streak and will look to continue that here today. Before we get to the lineups, let's hear from the coaches.
So you last played Harbourside May 19th and it was a 1-1 tie. What did you learn from the last game that you're bringing into this?
Well, I think we were able to see the qualities that we always knew that they had. You know, this is a well-coached team and it's a group of players, many of whom have played together through youth and at university level, and we knew many of those players. Many we've known since they were very young youth players, and they've played with and against our players at the university level and youth. So we knew a lot about the players individually. We got a chance to see how tough they are, how organized they are, and then they've had a good run of results. So they continue to get better, and so it's going to be a tough day.
And so the Highlanders still have a chance to make the playoffs. There's 4 games left in the season. What's your strategy for the remainder of the season?
Well, just continue to improve and then get as many points as we can. I mean, that's all that we can do. That's what's in our control right now. So continue to tweak what we're trying and then see where it goes.
Okay, so last time you played the Highlanders, it was a 1-1 tie, super close game. What's your strategy What's your strategy going into this game?
Into this game, it's nice because we've had a little bit of experience. It's been a few games since we played these guys, so we've really been working on like tactical formation, just getting to know each other on the field. The girls have really dialed in. We've had some great results since the last time we played these guys, so really just trying to finish off the game just as strong as we started it off. And if we're up today, we'd like to maintain that going into the second half.
And is there like a special rivalry when you're playing against like another island team?
Absolutely. The Island Derby is always fun, all the way from youth up to League 1 level. A lot of the girls play against each other with their collegiate teams, so it's always good fun. We like to continue to develop, play against strong teams like these guys, and then hopefully get a good result.
Great. Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Hello from Centennial Stadium in Victoria. I'm your match commentator, Katie Hamilton. It's a beautiful day here on Vancouver Island. After a slow start to the season, Harbourside FC are undefeated in their last 3 matches, scoring a combined 11 goals in those 3 games. They will look to get on the scoreboard early in this Vancouver Island matchup. The Islanders FC are coming off a 3-1 loss to Notsumut, but showed promise in last week's game, scoring a big goal against the top league. Looking here at Harbourside starting 11, Emily Robotham in net as keeper. We have Mary Nichols wearing the captain's armbands, and it will be a very good squad that Coach Bobby Taylor put up here today. We'll really see that in the midfield, how they match up against Taya Scory from the Highlanders today. And your Highlanders FC starting 11, Taya Scory, like I said, wearing the captain's armband. We see Cameron Kurtz also in the midfield there. She played a fantastic game last weekend in our League1 BC Featured Match against Notsumut, as well as Mariel Solberg joining the starting 11, and Milena Ramirez starting as keeper for the Highlanders. Just about underway here. Just about underway here at Centennial Stadium. Am I echoing? Sorry? No. And here we go. We're underway here at Centennial Stadium. Harbourside FC wearing their all-blue kits, going from right to left. Highlanders wearing their white kit with black shorts, going from left to right on your screen. Harbourside with the ball here. Miranda jumping in, winning the ball back. Here's Harbourside. Robotham in net for Harbourside. Out for a Harbourside throw. The Highlanders FC are coming off a 3-1 loss to Natsamat last weekend, but they showed promise, scoring a big goal against the top team in the league. The second leg of this Island Derby continues today. The last time these two teams met was back on May 19th, resulting in a 1-1 draw. Ramirez playing it back to her center back, up to Kurtz. Tough ball there, bouncing out for a Harbourside throw. Highlanders led by head coach Neil Sedgwick here today. He'll be looking to get a big 3 points on this home game. Beautiful Sunday afternoon here on Vancouver Island. Throw in by Harbourside. Cross going into the box. Cleared away by the Highlanders. Here's Harbourside, picked it up. Kurtz tries to make it through, blocked by Harbourside. Harbourside putting on some pressure. Highlanders doing well to work it out from the back. Small turnover. Here's Harbourside. Highlanders step into that one to take it away. Here's Miranda through the middle to Kurtz. Good movement there from the Highlanders to move it up. Ball down the wing. Will it drop in? And it does. Here's Highlanders jumping onto it. Quick shot. Oh, and just over the top bar. Good pressure there from the Highlanders to come back, with Harbourside starting the game off with the possession. Highlanders looked well last week playing against Natsamat FC, Natsamat being one of the top teams in the league. They did well, Highlanders scoring the first goal of the match, but were unable to keep the scoreline as it was. Natsamat popping some in the back of the net to ultimately win that match, but Highlanders looked well. It was a hot one there. Unlike today, it's more around 20 degrees. Beautiful day. Pitch looks very nice. It's a grass pitch down there today, so should help out with the weather. Ball through on the box, a little trip. Referee's going to call that one. Foglietta tries to play it through. Alexander jumping on that one. Nisdad. Down for Murphy. Sophie Murphy playing it into Miranda. Scory. Over to McCleary. Here's Mara McCleary playing it through. Sophia Jones trying to lay that one back. Harbourside intercepts, and here comes Harbourside down the right-hand side. McCleary able to get to that one first. Plays it out of trouble. Back to Ramirez. I think we'll see that battle in the middle quite a bit throughout this match. There's Miranda, between Miranda and Scory going up against Harbourside center mids. It'll be a good battle in the mid, and I think we'll see a lot of decision play coming from that area. Good battle there. Well done by both players. Harbourside able to win the goal kick. Harbourside FC is the first expansion club to join League 1 BC, as this is the second season of League 1 BC. And this is the second team located on Vancouver Island, so that's why we have the Island Derby here. And here comes Miranda, lays it through. Harbourside able to get a tip on of it and clears it out of trouble. Little trickery. Teoscori steps up for that one. Here's Miranda. Kurtz tries to lay it out wide. Gignac lays it down. Here comes Harbourside. A little trip. Referee's going to call that one. Free kick for Harbourside. Harbourside led by head coach Bobby Taylor. We heard from assistant coach Asia Choi Hallo earlier with our sideline reporter Gurpreet Combo. We've really seen Harbourside come into their own. They're undefeated in their past 3 matches, getting 11 goals in those 3 matches. We'll see what they do here today on this kick. Try to get it into the far post. It's a good area. Gives enough spot for the shot to come down a little bit, get a head on it. We'll see what she does here today. Good ball coming in, far post. Gets a head on it, crosses. Unable to finish. Harbourside running back on, lays it down. Referee says goal kick. Good opportunity there for Harbourside. Excellent flick on header. Unable to get on the end of it, but it was an excellent chance. Milena Ramirez, number 25. She's coming out from Nova Scotia to train. She's found herself starting the majority of the games and has played exceptionally for the Highlanders so far this season. Long ball from McCleary over the top. Unable to get on the other end of it. Row bottom clears it back up the pitch. That's Nicole Foglietta. Big throw in down for Alexander. Highlanders step into it. Out for another Harbourside throw. Referees for today, Kelsey Corathers in the center of the field, assisted by Tico Foley, Sarah Hoffer, and Hannah Browning. Alexander with a flick over top. Scorey picks that one up. Here's McCleary. Highlanders, ball down the side to run on 2. Plays it back to Rawbottom. Clears it up and out for Alexander to run onto it. Out for another Highlanders throw. Referee wants that one moved back a little bit. Nizdek takes that one quickly. Here's Sophie Miranda. Tries to play it through, not the ball that she wanted. And here comes Harbourside down the wing. McCleary able to get to that one nice and quick. Lays it back to Ramirez. Those ones, luckily, Harbourside didn't jump too quickly on that one for Highlanders. Definitely got to be more careful with playing the ball through the middle like that. Like I said, that midfield for Harbourside is quite strong, and they'll be able to gobble that one up and take the opportunity. Here's Alexander. Well done by McCleary to jump through that one. Feeds it through. Foglietta. Well done by Sophia Jones to step in front of Foglietta. Taya Scory. Ball plays up to the middle, good ball through. Well done by Cara Dunlop in the center D to win that one back. Sophia Jones hops back to that one, plays it back to McCleary. Foglietta winning the header there. There's Murphy, plays it in. Back to Murphy. Murphy tries to go over the top. Good run on ball. Referee's flag is up and calls offside. Cara Dunlop there. The center back has excellent read of the game. She's super speedy and gritty. It'll be tough for the Highlanders to break through on that matchup with center backs Dunlop and Nichols. Well done by Scory. Miranda lays it back. Harbourside picks it up. Goes for a long shot. Easy for Ramirez to pick that one up. Big drop kick there from Ramirez. Headed off by Dunlop, in for a Highlanders throw. Beautiful day here in Victoria. Excellent pitch. We're at UVic Stadium. Grass pitch, so it'll be perfect for today's weather. Not too hot from the turf. Miranda winning that one back. Referee's calling it against Miranda. Harbourside, free kick. Courtney Ingram taking the kick. Back for McCleary. Hard tackle in there. Highlanders win it back. Well done by McCleary there. She had a strong game last weekend in our League 1 BC Featured Match at Thunderbird Stadium against Notsamont. Reads the play very well. Strong center back here for the Highlanders. Ingram clears it. Ball played through outside for Foglietta. Little touch in. Not too much pressure there. Neistat able to play it through. Well done to get around their player. Sophie Murphy taking her space, trying to lay it through, gets intercepted there, able to jump back on. Hard tackle in. Foglietta picking that one through, laying it down. Here's Alexander. Alexander over the top. Ball looks like it's going to hit, and here comes Harbourside. 1v1 shot goes in, and a goal! Harbourside. Number 17, Erin Jensen. Beautiful finish. Calm, cool, and collected. Slotting it in the back of the net. We're 1-0 here at Centennial Stadium. Take a look at that through. Ball bounces nicely, seeing as it's on grass. Jensen picks that one up. Good first touch. No problems there. Finishing mid left corner. Sophie Murphy. Little bobble there. Harbourside jumps on. Referee's calling that one on the ground. Looked a little bit late for a whistle, but nonetheless, Harbourside free kick.
See, did you hear that? She goes, you pushed her. She goes, you know you pushed her.
Foglietta goes for a big kick over top. Jensen flicks it on wide. Highlanders able to pick this one up.
It adds to the story.
Jensen doing well at pinning him in the back. Highlanders win this throw.
Oh, there he is.
Alexander in the box. Feeds it through. Bounces and unable to get a left-footed shot on that one. Good try by Harbourside. Alexander is definitely a strong player up front. She has the speed. She has the height, sitting at 5'10". She's both creative and unpredictable with the ball, and we saw it right there, feeding it through the goal line for her teammate to run onto, and unable to put it in a finish. But here comes Miranda. Lays it down for Jones. Dunlop able to control that one. Alexander ball over the top to run on to Jensen. McCleary clears that one away. Megan Faulkner. And here come the Highlanders. They have a little bit of room to play. Ball over the top. Referee says play on. McCleary. Bouncing ball through. Harbourside picks it up. Referee stopping play there. Not sure if that went through on the tackle. Believe that's Taylor Kinney. The League 1 BC Featured Match on TELUS Optic TV is presented by a whole group of companies. Together we support League 1 BC, its players, coaches, referees, and communities. Both teams taking a minute to use this as a quick water break. Back on her feet. Maybe took something in the stomach there. Looks like she's reaching for her ribs. Here come the Highlanders. Miranda did well there to get through three Harbourside players. Kurtz lays it through. Little flick over the top. Cleared away by Harbourside. Neistat playing it back to Ramirez. Not too much pressure there by Harbourside. Ramirez able to play that one up to the top left. Here come the Highlanders. She has some space down the wing. Cross coming into Miranda. Miranda takes that one nicely. Right-footed, rips it just over the top of the crossbar. Good chance there by Highlanders. We saw last week, Highlanders have a very good three midfielders there between Scory, Miranda, and Kurtz. Dea Scory, captain of this team. have the opportunity to coach her back in her youth days, and now she is a coach herself, leading her U14 squad to provincials next weekend. Very dynamic player. Great to have her as lead here for the Highlanders, local girl playing for UVic. But between Scory, Miranda, and Kurtz, they were very good last weekend against Notsamot. Calm players, great first touches like we just saw right there from Scory. So I think between the three of them, it's a good matchup to eliminate the strong Harbourside with Courtney Ingram. Alexander. Well done by Neistat to get the turnover. Here come the Highlanders. Balls plays through. Mary Nichols picks that one up. Nichols into Ingram. Back for Dunlop. Ingram with some space. Plays it through. Here's Jensen. Wilkinson. Takes some space, well done there. Jensen plays it through. Ball through. Alexander hops on that one. McCleary stepping in. Unfortunate turnover there by Highlanders. Able to recover. Cleared away by Sophie Murphy. Hard tackle in there. Referee lets them play. Oh, she decides to do a free kick for Highlanders. Both teams are looking to get a big 3 points here today. Highlanders currently sitting in 7th. They're 2 wins, 3 ties, and 5 losses, sitting in the standings with 9 points. Harbourside sitting in 5th spot, 4 wins, 1 tie, 5 losses, sitting at 13 points. So a big win for either team with only 3 games left in the season. Could put them into that top 4 spot. Top 3 spots in the standings is pretty tight with Whitecaps, Unity, and Notsamot, but that final spot is pretty much up from grabs for any other teams left. But again, anything can happen in these last 3 final matches of the season. Ball back to McCleary. Well done by Murphy to keep that one in. Takes her space. Into Ingram. Ingram, quick touch. Highlanders able to jump on this. Out wide. Here come the Highlanders. Good ball down into the box. Plays it through. Well done by Highlanders to have a good chance there, and they've won themselves a corner kick. That's number 11, Megan Faulkner, taking the corner kick. Good cross coming in, back far post. Nobody able to get ahead on it. McCleary running on to keep it in bounds. McCleary 1v1. Plays it through. Harbourside looking to clear. Pressured by Scory and McCleary. Blocked by McCleary, out for a Harbourside throw. Great corner kick there by Faulkner. Would have been beautiful to see somebody running in back post to volley or head it in, but again, good chance. Here's Foglietta. Harbourside throw. Kurtz lays it back to Ramirez. Good cross ball over. Murphy. Good ball through from Murphy, and here come the Highlanders. Quick shot. Oh, good chance there. Didn't get enough power on the end of it. Would have liked to see her bring it in a little bit, but good chance there by Sophia Jones. And we heard it earlier by Harbourside's assistant coach, Asia. She said lots of these players know each other either from playing in college or from growing up throughout the Lower Island Soccer Association system. Good ball through. Play goes on. Here she comes. She has some space. Blocked by Dunlop. Highlanders pick it up. Cross coming into the box. Over the top. Looks for a flick on. Off the top of Mary Nichols' head. It goes out for a Highlanders corner kick. After that Harbourside goal, Highlanders have really turned up their offense. I think that's what they missed a little bit last weekend, is just kind of seeing a little bit more pressure on the offense. But we're seeing it here. They're getting their chances and opportunities. Sophia Jones taking this one. Out swinger. Cleared away by Harbourside. And a quick shot. Good chance there. I like what I saw. Would have been nice to put it on net, but good chance there by Highlanders. They're eager to get that goal to tie it up here. Good through ball over the top. Here's Kinney. Ramirez to Kurtz. Kurtz out wide to Faulkner. This right-handed side for Murphy, she's had a lot of space all game. I really like seeing how she's been using it. I like to see them kind of benefit a little bit more from that open space. Great passing play in there by Highlanders. One more over to Kurtz. Great ball movement by Highlanders, and here they come closer into the box. Faulkner playing it through. Cleared away by Foglietta. Neisdet playing it out of trouble. Ramirez getting pressured. She's been very good on her ball distribution here today. Wilkinson plays it up. Here's Courtney Ingram for Harbourside. Nichols. Nichols over the top for Alexander. Alexander unable to get onto the other end of it. Ramirez, goal kick. Good chance there by Harbourside as well. We're seeing both teams in this 29th minute start to open up play a little bit, get a little bit more creative. I like what we're seeing. Good ball over the top. Tried to flick that one on, a little bit too much height. But Sophie Murphy's done very well using that right side to her best ability, making those plays, taking her space. Referees calling that one for Harbourside. That's Taylor Kinley coming out for a substitution. We saw her a little bit earlier going down, holding her stomach area. Maybe it has something to do or just taking a quick break. It's number 18, Saki Machida. Good ball in from Foglietta over the top. Kurtz getting ahead on it. Ingram picking it up. Here's Machida. Just came in. Foglietta. Cross coming in. Not what she would have hoped up. Shanked it out for a Highlanders goal kick.
About 15 minutes. Well, the whole half is 45, and then 15 for the intermission, another 45, with additional time added on.
Here's Ingram.
Right. They'll come this way, so you can grab them as they're coming back.
Harbourside ball over the top. Alexander getting to that one first. Has some space. Goes for a long shot. Ramirez scoops that one up.
Yeah. Just make sure you spot her, and then just be aggressive.
Quick play to McCleary.
Try to get her.
Kurtz out wide for Faulkner. Misplay there. Wilkinson picks it up. Here's Jasmine Wilkinson, plays it through. Alexander. Eva Alexander through. Referee lets them play on. And a quick shot by Jensen, cleared by Ramirez. Gets her hand or fingertips on that one to keep the scoreline where it is. Ball goes out for a Harbourside corner kick. Good chance there by Harbourside. Quick reaction by Ramirez to get a hands on it. Jensen has been very tricky and dynamic up there on the front line for Harbourside so far in this match. Emma Skalik takes it quick. Alexander looking for the cross. Highlanders able to clear that one out. Sophie Murphy with some pace picks this one up. Lays it through. Oh, just out of reach. She wanted that one back. Fantastic hustle by Sophie Murphy. Harbourside had a few yards on her, a few steps, and she was able to use her speed, blast through and pick that one up, clear it out away for her teammates to get up and out. She's been a very great player so far in this first half. Here's Foglietta with a throw. Little push from behind. I think Alexander knew that she was behind her and went down, but got to be careful on those ones. Don't give the referee an opportunity to make that call. Here's the opportunity by Jensen. That looks like it was going in. Ramirez getting a quick hand on it. Hits the crossbar and goes out. Good ball in. Flick on by Harbourside. Murphy clears that one. Here comes Miranda. Has some space. Ball played through. Lovely ball. Dunlop's there to pick it up. Referee says Highlanders ball there. Sophia Murphy, quick throw into Miranda. That one bounces out. Foglietta will take the throw here. Just over 10 minutes left to play here in the first half at Centennial Stadium in Victoria, or League 1 BC's featured match. Ball bounces through. Faulkner clears it away. Sophia Jones runs onto that one. Referee says play on. Tough battle. Sophia goes down, holding her left leg there. Cara Dunlop is a very strong defender. She was named CCAA Player of the Year, All Canadians and PacWest Player of the Year for soccer from Nanaimo and plays at Vancouver Island University. Sophie Miranda stepping up to the ball here. We'll see if she takes it for a cross or if she'll take it on net. Kind of a good opportunity just outside the 18-yard box. Low shot. Rowbottom able to grasp that one. Foglietta taking space into Alexander. Alexander dribbles through, looks for that good cross ball in from Skalick. Highlanders able to pick this one up. Back to McCleary. McCleary, good ball over to Murphy. Here's Sophie Murphy. Good idea through. Jones able to run onto it. Teascori strong in the center mid. Highlanders into touch. Both teams so far in this opening 37 minutes have exchanged opportunities and chances. Harbourside putting one in the back of the net. First goal was scored by Aaron Jensen, number 17 for Harbourside. Referee's calling that one back for a redo. Here's the chance by Miranda. Good curler, good save there by Rowbottom. Cross coming into the box. Murphy picks that one up. Scory with a long shot. Blocked by Kurtz. Miranda able to pick it up. Tries to Deeker. Good move there. Into the box she comes. One more time down. Harbourside got a toe on it. Miranda leaves it for a Highlanders corner kick. Let's see if they can get this one. Get a tip on it. Get a head on it. Ball coming in, back post. Tries to get a tip on it, unable to, and it's a Harbourside goal kick. Quick ball in, Highlanders pick it up. Good ball into the middle, quick shot through, and it's saved by Rowbottom. Good chance there for Highlanders. Dunlap picks it up, plays it through. Highlanders jumping. Nystadt keeps going. Here's Courtney Ingram for Harbourside. Tries to play the ball through. Ball takes a roll out for a Highlanders throw. Definitely seeing more offense here for the Highlanders than in previous weeks. You can see their chemistry. They're moving the ball nicely, using their outside fullbacks to jump up in the play. I really like how Sophie Murphy has played in this first half. Ball over the top. Here's Wilkinson to Ingram. Ingram tries to clear it. Teascori jumps onto it. Plays it through. Cleared away by Harbourside. McCleary runs onto it. Has Jensen chasing her. Lays it back to Ramirez. Out of trouble. Well done by Jensen to put on some pressure. But Highlanders able to move this one around. They've moved the ball around very nicely so far. Great passing, great movement. Faulkner down the wing. Cross coming to the box. Referee's calling that one back. Harbourside throw. McCleary over the top. Murphy unable to get ahead on it. Into touch for Harbourside. Foglietta. Dunlop. Dunlop clearing over the top. McCleary getting a foot on that one.
3 questions?
Good ball played through. Here comes the Highlanders.
I like 2, but your 2 best, you know.
Cross coming in. Scally clears that one up. Here's Aaron Jensen, goal scorer so far in this first half. Stays on the ball. Mary Nichols. Plays it down the wing. Referee calls that one. Free kick for Harbourside down in front of their bench. Talking with head coach of Highlanders, Neil Sedgwick, he says the team has changed by about 2/3 from a year ago, but the mission remains the same, to provide opportunities for women to train and play on Vancouver Island. And that's what we see here, 2 great female teams on the island, Harbourside and Highlanders. It's great seeing some of these players who have played their youth here on the island, now playing up in the women's League 1 BC. Ball trickles out for a goal kick, Ramirez. That's what's so great about these chances for League 1 BC, is showing young players and all players that there's a pathway for sport, for soccer, for women's. Seeing Taya Scory as the captain for Victoria Highlanders playing in her hometown, it's definitely inspiring for young players who want to continue playing once they graduate out of youth.
The 4th official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute.
Here comes Murphy with some space. Murphy cross top of the box to Miranda. Miranda, quick shot. Rowbottom scoops that one up. Jensen plays out wide. Mary Nichols clears this one. Highlanders hop on. Here's Nizet playing out wide to Murphy. Murphy into Scory. Good touch by Scory, taking her space, tries to lay it through. Foglietta blocks that one, takes it. McCleary intercepts that. A little back-to-back action here. Good quick play by Rowbottom. Foglietta unable to keep that one in. Throw in for Highlanders Murphy. Highlanders with a good bit of pressure here. Tries to do a quick move. Harbourside gets a toe on it. Corner kick for Highlanders. Last few minutes here in the first half of play. Would be nice for Highlanders to even the scoreboard. Here's Megan Faulkner taking the corner kick. We have an in-swinger. Corner kick coming in. Low drive. Punched away by Rowbottom. Murphy picks that one up. Here's Miranda. Out on Mashida. Highlanders throw. Quick throw in. Kurtz. Down to the line. Tries to cross it in nice and quick. Quick shots! Oh, and just past the right post. Great chance there by Highlanders. They've definitely been way more offensive in this first half since Harbourside scoring. I've liked what I've seen, especially having their defenders push up on the play. Referee calls it, and that's halftime here at Centennial Stadium. 1-0 to go into the half. Harbourside. Number 17, Erin Jensen, scoring early to put her team up 1-0. Both teams exchanged chances there. Highlanders almost putting one in the back of the net to score, to tie it up late in the first. But overall, a good matchup so far. Teams exchanged chances, possession, pretty similar. Harbourside came out a little bit stronger, good passing plays. But Highlanders made no mistakes there in the second half. Excellent job by getting their defenders up in the play. Sophie Murphy, very dynamic on that right-hand side, using the whole channel to work her way up. Possession, ball movement, all very good. We'll see what both teams do after coming out of this halftime break. Great atmosphere here at Centennial Stadium. Finishing the Canada Day long weekend. It's always great playing at the UVic Stadium. Fans are excited. They're happy to be here. Sun is shining. And taking a step on the pitch earlier today. It's grass field. Quite nice. No gushy spots at this time of year. Later on in the season, it gets a little bit squishy. So playing atmosphere is perfect for a League 1 match here today. We talked about this a little bit earlier. This is Harbourside FC is the first expansion club to join League 1 BC. In the second year of League 1 BC, they're the second club to be located on Vancouver Island. Harbourside and Highlanders in this Island Derby. Great to have two teams representing the island. Lots of travel for them, though, going over to Vancouver and up to Kamloops to play in those matches. So nice for the long weekend to have them both play here. Harbourside coming down from Nanaimo, about midway through on the island.
Okay, a little closer.
Many of the Harbourside players play for the Vancouver Island University that's located up in Nanaimo with head coach Bobby Taylor. We're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Gurpreet Combo, who's standing by with goal scorer Harbourside's Erin Jensen.
Okay, so I'm here with number 17, Erin Jensen, for the home.
Katie, do you have the... I think she's not in the...
I got it right.
Yeah, Katie?
Home team is Harbourside.
Okay, Highlanders. Highlanders is the home team. We're the away team. Harbourside.
League1 BC was built to provide opportunity for everyone involved with the game in our province. The Hall Group proudly supports its own workforce while offering training and opportunity for new recruits to its multiple divisions. A partnership that provides people with the tools they need, both on the field of play and in the field. Hall, together we rise as one.
Like, am I doing enough? Am I gonna achieve anything? Like, I didn't see anybody like me. So it was obviously really tough. It's just like, am I there for nothing? Am I doing this all for nothing? Like, there's nobody, I had nobody to like look up to.
And me, after I finished a game, I just look in the stands and sometimes I'd have family, sometimes I wouldn't, and then it'd be like kind of like a little, you sit in the change room, you give yourself like a little self vibe.
Programs haven't been accessible, nor have they been created that are culturally safe for Indigenous children and youth. So we wanted to close that gap.
Not-So-Mot FC is owned by Hope and Health and aims to get young Indigenous athletes into a higher level of sport.
Hope and Health is a sport for social impact organization that works specifically with Indigenous children and youth and their communities. We really have been working on creating the pathway from those young, talented athletes that aspire to go pro or play to an elite level as high as they can go. It's about creating a program that's accessible within Indigenous communities.
Sometimes all you just need is that one, or even that one person that believes in you. And I'm hoping this platform of Not-So-Mot, and even me just being here, will show other Indigenous youth and other players that you can do it. You just dedication, hard work, and lots of just faith, and just reaching out to, like, putting yourself out there, and not being afraid of like the racial barriers or like people doubting you that you can't do it.
It created an identity for us. With varsity, it was about UBC athletes preparing for the fall season for Canada West, and when Not-So-Mot came in, there was a bigger picture, a bigger focus, and we were living it. We're living it every day with our identity, with trying to increase the Indigenous pathway and open up a big door for players to come through.
You know, it's not just the players too. Like, I've got an assistant coach. There's some game op stuff, so it does go beyond the players.
Oh, what a finish! All right. For Not-So-Mot FC players, it's important for them to give back and mentor the next generation.
I think it's a win-win for everyone, for our UBC athletes to get into communities that may not even be thinking about university, and they get to see student athletes firsthand. I think that's a positive, to show that there's a pathway not only for sport but into post-secondary as well.
When they think of soccer, they don't think of us, and obviously that's very hard, because growing up, that was my FIFA. Going to tournaments, watching it, it was my FIFA. Like, that was my World Cups. Watching them play, it was like other players I couldn't see in TV.
As an Indigenous youth, like, we're representing our community, not just ourselves. Like, it takes a village to raise a child. Like, for me as an example, I had uncles, aunties, coaches, a plethora of people that like help support me, and it really shows like growth and development. And you're just there to represent your people to the best of your abilities and just make whoever proud and yourself proud, more importantly, and then just walk in a good way.
Not-So-Mot FC is in their first season of competition with 11 Indigenous athletes across the men's and women's teams, as well as several Indigenous coaches and members of the backroom staff.
Like, that's it. This is a big moment just to like prove Indigenous players have capabilities and opportunities to show talent, because there's a lot that fall through the cracks that just don't get that opportunity.
I already know what this is gonna bring, and I'm so excited. Like, I can't even express the emotions.
League1 BC is a critical new level of play that supports soccer's infrastructure in the province. The Hall Group was built on infrastructure projects in British Columbia. This premier partnership between two built-in BC groups promotes the highest standards for people and their growth, while building communities in our province, both on the field and in the field. Hull, together we rise as one.
Okay, everybody, let's have a great show.
Jesse's gonna throw, look out, Karen Masson, got it.
Pickup, pass there to Jesse King, who scores again!
At West Shore Motorsports Park.
Cross in the box for Parmar, and she's done it!
You know, Canada's always had participation on the women's side, participation on the men's side, but at some point you have to turn that into a pathway.
The amount of times I get emails or phone calls from young soccer players asking, how do I make it? How do I do this? There's so many different pathways that players can take. 90% of those pathways are to leave our country, and that's what we have to change.
Canada soccer is a very interesting setup. When you think of top soccer countries, you're not usually thinking of Canada.
Everybody looked at it and said, we need a league.
welcome back to Centennial Stadium here in beautiful Victoria on Vancouver Island. We got the Island Derby well underway here. Harbourside up from Nanaimo and Highlanders here from Victoria. 1-0 after the first half. Harbourside's Erin Jensen getting the opening goal. There she is, ready to get the second half underway. Both teams are lined up. We got Harbourside, if you're just joining us, in the all-blue kit going from left to right on your screen, and Highlanders in the white kit going from right to left on your screen. Beautiful day here in Victoria, around 20 degrees, just over. Maybe a little bit hotter on the pitch, but it's nice to have a good grass pitch here today. Highlanders finishing off that first half with good possession, good chances and opportunities. Almost putting one in the back of the net. We'll see what they do here, but as of right now, we have Alexander from Harbourside on the ball. Cross coming in, cleared away by McCleary. Machida picks it up. Good hustle by Highlanders. Tries to clear it in the middle, but Harbourside picks it up. Faulkner to Scory. Back to Faulkner. Here's McCleary. Long clear over the top to her forward. Jones jumps on that. Miranda plays the ball through. A foot race. Referee calls that one just offside. Was Mariel Solsberg. There's Solsberg. She had a good first half. Lots of pressure put on those defenders, center backs for Harbourside. Dunlap and Mary Nichols, who plays it into Machida. Cross coming in for Harbourside. Here's Nichols, captain. Ball over the top. Cleared away by Neisdet. Harbourside picks this one up. Here's Ella Gignac back for Nichols. Scory plays on that one to Kurtz. Here come Highlanders. Out wide to Faulkner. Faulkner taking her space. Back for McCleary. McCleary, long ball over the top for Murphy. Murphy had a very strong game in the first half, using that right-hand side to her advantage, jumping in on the play. Hopefully they'll be able to do that again in the second half for Highlanders. Solsberg. Dunlap tries to get that one. Solsberg comes through, cross into the box. Tries to clear away, but Rowbottom able to pick that one up. That could have been a little bit tricky. Coming off the Harbourside defender's foot. There's Nichols, plays it through. Harbourside taking space. In for Jensen. Jensen, quick ball out wide. Here's Gignac playing it through. Taya Scory intercepts that one. Tries to send out wide, but Nichols picks it up. Faulkner lets that one roll for a Highlanders goal kick. Good battle. Referee says it'll be a Highlanders ball. She's taking that one on the ground. McCleary will take it. Head coach Neil Sedgwick speaks highly of McCleary, says that she keeps the team safe at the back and is growing into the player who's capable of starting attacks. Here comes Harbourside. Alexander into the box. Right foot. Shot blocked. Wilkinson picks it up. Wilkinson plays out wide. Cross coming in. Jensen on the other end tries to get a header, unable to. Gignac picks it up. And Highlanders step in, clears it away. Here come the Highlanders with some space. Can't she get a foot on it? She does. Plays it through for Solzberg. But Nichols is there. Plays it back to Rawbottom. Rawbottom clears it up. Takes a funny bounce, and here comes Alexander for Harbourside. Goes for a shot, a little chip, and it's a goal! Ava Alexander makes it look easy, putting her team up 2-0 here in the second half. A cheeky little shot there by Alexander. Very nice, though, just under the bar, unable for Ramirez to get a hand on it, and it's a 2-0 score line here at Centennial Stadium. We'll see that one again, but Harbourside had quite a bit of pressure to start this opening second half. A little back and forth action, though. Here's Faulkner. Ball over the top to run onto for Solzberg. Dunlop doing well to block her out. Free kick there for Harbourside. And here's the replay. Alexander kind of run out of space. Decided to take her on her own. Nice, good little chip shot there. I don't know if Ramirez was expecting it, but we'll want that one back for Highlanders. Good shot there by Alexander. Here come Highlanders with some space. Little collapse there. Nichols comes away with the ball. Referee calls that one on the ground for Nichols. Faulkner. Ramirez clears that one up. Heyman getting ahead on it. Harbourside able to pick it up. Jensen gets that one too far away, and here come Highlanders. Miranda back on her feet, taking the ball, taking her space. Referee calls that one back, gives a free kick for Harbourside. That was Harbourside's number 24, Emma Skalick, in on there. She's a very smart attacking midfield, breaks behind the wall very well. She's also from Campbell River and played for the University of Victoria. So this field is not new for Skalick. She's played here many times as being a UVic Vikes player. Here's Wilkinson. Plays it through to Nichols. Nichols up for Ray. Ray tries to throw it over the top. McCleary able to pick this one up. Scory. Scory getting chased by Bashida. Does well to take her space, brings that one through. Ray goes in on the tackle. Here comes Heyman. Heyman down the line. Comes on her right foot. Takes her space, has some room, plays it through. Good ball to Solzberg. Dunlop clears that one away. Good chance there by Highlanders. Great movement there, all sorted from Taya Scory's hard work and her other end. Cross coming in from Faulkner. And Rowbottom able to pick that one up. Murphy jumping in on a play, clears it back, takes a quick left-footed shot. Tries to test Rowbottom, but she blocks that one to keep it in. Nice bit of pressure here by Highlanders. Here's Ray, comes on for a second half sub. Plays that one, and Taya Scory able to pick it up. Here's Kurtz. Kurtz to Miranda, back to Kurtz. Good little passing play, gets caught in her foot. Harbourside able to clear it away. Good turn by Alexander. The goal scorer here in the second half tries to play it over the top, but no one there to run onto. Easy for Ramirez to take her time. Here's Faulkner. Lots of space. Tries to play it over the top there to run onto. Has a little bit of room. Dunlop picking it up. Solzberg chasing, doing well, wins it back. Lets it go out for play. That's Marielle Solzberg. Leaves it for Faulkner to take. Into Kurtz. Kurtz crossing in, no Highlanders there. Good head in by McCleary. Tough battles in. Alexander comes away. Referee calling that one back for Gignac. Captain Mary Nichols. Her and her Center D teammate Cara Dunlop have had a very strong match so far. It's hard to play those balls over the top for them. They'll usually win them in the air, or they'll give you trouble to take it down. Highlanders trying to clear it away. Miranda hops onto it. Has three Harbourside around her, does a trick, gets caught in her foot. Here's Machida, picks it up, plays it back to Skalik. Ex-UVic player goes for a long shot, far past the post. Substitution coming in for Highlanders. Looks like Sophia Jones, number 15, is coming off for a sub. Here's Jensen Napier-Ganley. Faulkner, lots of space here on the side. Good passing play. Here's Kurtz looking for that cross ball into Sophie Murphy. Your League 1 BC featured match on TELUS Optic TV is presented by the Hall Group of Companies. Together, we support League 1 BC's 3 pillars of community, opportunity, and standards. Here's Faulkner taking the ball up. Heyman tries to play it through, but Nichols able to get a toe on it, clears it out. Highlanders into touch. Kurtz down the line, breaks through, looking for that cross. Ball comes in, a little flick. Cleared away by Ray. There's Cameron Kurtz, bringing her experience from TRU back to the island. Megan Faulkner on the throw. In for Kurtz. Oh, tries to do a one-time back to Faulkner, but misread communication there. Ball goes out for a Harbourside goal kick. Skalick with some pace. Does some trickery, plays it through to Jensen. Jensen out wide, good ball in for Harbourside to run onto. Here's Gignac. Gignac with the cross in. Ramirez able to grab that one. She's played strong today, might want to have that second goal back, but overall has had a calm, cool game. McCleary playing out wide for Murphy. Back to Kurtz. Scory. Scory over the top for Solzberg to run onto. She puts a little bit of light pressure. Here's Wilkinson. Out wide. Takes a funny bounce. Faulkner lets it go out for Highlanders into touch. Little push on the side there. Referee didn't like it. She says hold up the play. Probably will redo that throw in. Gives a little tuck. No funny business here today. Referee indicates a redo for the throw in. Faulkner will take this one. Wilkinson. Ball played through, intercepted. Scory back for Faulkner. Faulkner taking space. Plays into Kurtz. Wilkinson jumps into the play here. Gignac fumbles a bit. Harbourside into touch. Here's Ella Gignac taking the throw. Cleared away by Faulkner. Here's a chance there by Highlanders. Oh, cleared away by Ray. There's a good movement there by Kurt. She broke it down to the line. Looking for a Highlanders to be right there to put it away. Highlanders have had some good chances so far today, despite being down 2-0 so far in this match. Still plenty of time on the scoreboard, so they'll have some more chances here. Strongly defended. Ball goes out. Referee's going to call that one against Heyman. Captain Mary Nichols will come and take this. That's head referee Kelsey Carruthers calling the match here today. Nichols outswinger ball, deep far post. Head on by Wilkinson. Ball goes out. Keeper's kick. Good ball in by Nichols. McCleary over to Murphy. Murphy, good first touch. Napier Conley. Machida plays it through to Alexander, but missed it. Jumps into that one. Tries to keep it in as Murphy, and she does. Good hustle there. Plays it down the line, intercepted by Harbourside. Wilkinson. Lots of space out on this right-hand side here for Gignac. Ball played over the top for Jensen. Jensen flicks it on. Cleared away by McCleary. Dunlop. Skalick. Denied. Here comes Highlanders with the possession. Taya Scory plays it through over the top. A little bit out of reach there for Highlanders to run onto it. Row bottom will take her time. Skalick. Nichols out wide for Gignac. Jensen, the goal scorer here, first half. Hard in by Kurtz, and she wins that battle. Here Highlanders come on the counter. Solzberg going for a run out wide. She plays it through the middle. Play is offside. Referee puts up their, assistant referee puts up their flag. Good chancer though. Those are the balls you need. The ones that are going over top, it's either the row bottom will come and step in as keeper cleared away. We'll see this kick by Nichols. Good ball in. Wilkinson getting the height. Good chance there, not on net. Those ones are hard. You want to hit those ones nice down, try to pick a corner, but they're hard on the in floaters, on the outswingers, a little bit more difficult, and Wilkinson did well there to get a piece of it. Here comes Gignac. Slices that one a bit. Ramirez able to pick it up. Scory to Murphy. Here comes Sophie Murphy. Good movement. Plays it down for Solzberg to run onto. Dunlop intercepts, plays it back. Harbourside able to pick it up. Over the top, a little bit too hard hit, and it's out for a Harbourside throw. Quick substitution here for both teams.
Phillips Brewery substitution for the Victoria Highlanders.
Solzberg will come out for a sub.
13, Maria Solzberg out, being replaced by number 12.
Alexis Vandenbulk will come in for Solzberg. Good to get a few fresh legs up front for Highlanders. Neil Sedgwick trying to change it around a little bit, get his team on the scoreboard. Here's Tara Scory. Megan Lineker joins the Harbourside squad. Here's Alexander with the ball, top of the box, goes for a shot. Right to the gloves of Ramirez and plays it quickly out wide to Faulkner. I'd like to see Highlanders keep possession here, work it up the field. The pace of the defenders of Harbourside is hard to beat, but Highlanders do very well when they keep the ball, play possession. Referee will blow it down here as the ball hitter. But yes, going back, love seeing the ball movement by Highlanders. If they can work their way up to the Harbourside's goal line. Quick shot there by Wilkinson. Blast past the left-hand post. Not afraid to take shots. We saw what happened with Ava Alexander. Taking a little cheeky chip, but ball goes in. Ball in the middle for Scory. Alexander tries to stop her, but she doesn't. Taya keeps going. Referee gives that a free kick for Scory. Coach Sedgwick says Taya Scory, box-to-box midfielder. She continues to grow and shows more maturity each game. Her consistency as a performer, she's always present for her team and contributes significantly in the attack and defense. And we've seen this in all the matches she's played here for this team. We see her jump into plays as well as does a very good job at that holding mid defending area. Mary Nichols on the free kick here. Ball coming in. Good ball in by Nichols. Ball bounces through to Alexander. Takes it on the chest. Referee's calling that one offside. Kurtz puts pressure on, able to play it up. Here come the Highlanders. Nice, good, quick play. Ball over the top. Here comes Murphy running on, joining the play. Good touch in, looking for that cross. Goes out for a Harbourside kick. That's when Highlanders play their best, is when they're able to bring their fullbacks into play there. We saw Sophie Murphy jumping in on the play. Machida. Wilkinson. Foglietta. Jensen picks that one up, plays it back to Ray. Here's Ray for Foglietta. Good ball movement for Harbourside. Highlanders win that one back. Scory continues play. Referee calls that one back. A little hack at the legs by Machida on Scory. Faulkner takes it quick. Here's Kurtz. Kurtz over the top. Ball curls. Good hustle, unable to keep it in was Kiera Heyman. Both teams making a substitution. Kiera Heyman coming off for a sub. Aaron Jensen coming off for Harbourside.
Phillips Brewery substitution for the Harbourside FC. Number 17, Aaron Jensen, out of the game, being replaced by number 12, Maddie Dawson.
Foglietta, big throw over the top. Here's Alexander. Wilkinson taking space. Plays that wide. Cross coming into the box. Dawson trying to get on the other end of it. Machida takes a quick shot, cleared by Cleary. Taya Scory fully clears that one out of pressure. Dunlop picks it up for Harbourside. Quickly back into play. Here's Skalick. Skalick Chase does well to keep possession, plays it down. Light little bump. Referee's calling that one back. Little too much pushing and shoving against Skalick there. She did well to keep the play going. Here's Wilkinson to Ray. Ray tries to play it back. Hard tackle in. Referee will call that one against Kurtz. Harbourside kick. Mary Nichols stands on top of this one. Short play into Wilkinson. Wilkinson plays out wide. Here's Harbourside. Skalick being marked by Scory. Back out wide. Cross coming into the box. Alexander trying to get a foot on that one. Highlanders pick it up. Murphy clears it up to Miranda. Takes a heavy bounce out for a Harbourside throw. Harbourside really taking the possession on the offense here, making it hard for Highlanders to get control of the ball and play it up. We'll see that opportunity here. Here's Ray. The tackle on Kurtz. Referee called that one back. That's what we just saw there. Good chance by Harbourside. Back with possession. Foglietta plays it into Ray. Ray down for Dawson. Quickly in for Foglietta. Tries to keep it in. Does a quick shot. Ball bounces out. Here's Lily Menel-Fretwell, who joins us in. Wilkinson playing it back to her defenders. Nichols out wide for Dunlop. Takes a good bounce for Harbourside. Highlanders try to take that one quick. Referee will call that a free kick for Highlanders. And we see number 2, Avery Neistat down. Referee is calling in for some reinforcements. She seems to be okay, back on her feet, talking to her center D partner. There's Neistat getting a quick look over by their trainer, making sure everything is okay, checking the neck. It is a warm day here on the island. Around 20 degrees it says. It feels a little bit warmer than that. There's a nice cool breeze, but nothing too drastic. Again, teams playing on a good grass pitch, so not getting that heat coming up from when you're playing on the turf. The Highlanders and Harbourside's men's will play after this match, so don't go anywhere. Kickoff will be 3:30. You can watch it on TELUS Optic TV or the League1 BC YouTube streaming channel. McCleary, big boot up the field. Here's a chance for Highlanders to get some offense going. We haven't seen them in their end with possession for a while. Quick ball in, little touchback. Ball coming cross into Faulkner. Headed away. Kurtz gets on the other end of that. And Ray, a little bit of popcorn coming on here. Maddie Dawson tries to lay it back. Blocked by Scory on the clear. And fully cleared away by Rowbottom. Neistat back in action. Here's Murphy. To Miranda. Miranda tries to play it through to Scory, unable to get it. It's blocked. Here's Machida. Back to Dunlop. Good chance there for Highlanders. Here's Jay Dillabo joining us from a substitution. Machida into Wilkinson. Wilkinson, not too much pressure, takes her space, tries to play it to Dillabo. Defended well by Menel-Fretwell, and a quick goal kick taken. Out wide to Neistat. Gertz with some space. Menel-Fretwell. Plays up. Oh, tries to do a little quick touch. Great idea. Didn't get enough on it. Faulkner chases. Ball goes out for a Highlanders throw. Manel Fretwell. Into Miranda. Kurtz picks this one up. Tries to play it again. Goes back to Ray. Here's Ray to Dawson. Dawson running out of room. Faulkner picks it up. Back to Manel Fretwell. Good passing movement by the Highlanders. Nice set, tries to play over the top. Intercepted by Dunlop, heads it back. Out into touch for Highlanders. Around 10 minutes left to play in this second half of our League 1 BC's featured match. Harbourside's had a bit more of the possession so far in this second half, but Highlanders still have some time to get some points up on the board. Here's Nichols running onto it. Chased by Faulkner. Dillabo for Machida. Over the top to Dawson with a little flick. Alexander running on, but McCleary coming away. Very strong back there. Manel Fretwell. Ball down to the side, curling out. Got to make sure on those ones with just under 10 minutes left to play. Highlanders really got to make the most of their opportunities, having those crisp passes in. Here's Dillabo. Right to Miranda. Not sure about that call. Looked like a 50-50 ball. Just one got a little bit stronger on it, but it's a free kick for Harbourside. Quick substitution. Sophie Murphy coming out. She's had an excellent game. Very fast on that right hand of side of the pitch, both in the first and the second. I really liked watching her play today. She's definitely made the offense more powerful for the Highlanders so far in this match. We have Jade McKee coming in for Highlanders, taking her spot. Dillabo. Here's Alexander. Dillabo. Alexander wanting to play in the corner, trying to buy some time away. McCleary coming out from it. Unable to keep it in bounds. Really key for Highlanders if they want to get on the scoreboard here. Moving it up the pitch a little bit faster. Keeper's out of her box quite a bit. I'd like to see them if they get a break. Try to get a quick shot on net. Go for a rebound. We'll see. Here's Dawson. Plays it through. Good ball in for Skalick. And Nizet taking her space. Here's a chance for Highlanders to get on the offense. Played in for Miranda. Out wide. Played over the top. Headed away by Harbourside. Miranda jumps on it. Highlanders regain possession. Ball, second time over the top. Cleared away by Harbourside. Highlanders throw. Quick throw in. Ball stayed in. Kurtz. Wilkinson plays this one out for Dillabo. Jay Dillabo plays it up to Dawson. Dawson with some time. Alexander out wide for Nichols. Good ball movement there by Harbourside. Ball tries to play through for Dillabo. Manel Fretwell plays it back to her keeper. Here's Ramirez. I'd like to see a little bit more urgency from Highlanders here. Under 5 minutes left to go in this match, and got to get a little bit faster up the field, down 2-0. Here's Faulkner. Good flick over the top. Referee's calling it back, calls it offside. Nichols, ball over the top. Neisdet heads that one back in. Kurtz on the other end of it. Here's Cameron Kurtz. Gets a little bit mixed up. Here's Ray. Ray tries to play it through, blocked by Highlanders. Played back to Ramirez. McCleary taking space. Apologies, Neistat taking space. Manel Fretwell. McKee. Veranda trying to keep that one in, unable to. Harbourside into touch. McCleary. Faulkner out wide. Manel Fretwell. Plays it down the line. Here's Faulkner. Can't you keep it in? Jess rolls out of touch for her. And it's a goal kick for Harbourside. Looks a little bit disappointed in that chance there. McCleary ball over top. Can't you keep it in? And a ball bounces just out of reach there. McCleary jumping in, playing more of a holding mid spot, pushing Taya Scory up a little bit. Highlanders really trying to get a goal here in these final minutes. Ramirez will take her time. Rowbottom, apologies, Rowbottom. Kurtz wins that one. Ray picks it up. Ray back to Rowbottom, cleared away. Skallick. Here's Skallick, plays it over the top, plays to the corner. Neistat back to Ramirez. McKee. Referees indicated at least 4 minutes of added time here in this match. Pressure by Napier Ganley. Machida picks this one up. Plays back to Nichols. Nichols tries to play it through. Kurtz picks it up. Here's Cameron Kurtz.
At the end of the regulation time.
Ball played through. Napier Ganley.
4 minutes of added time.
Not sure if it was a shot or a cross. McCleary jumps into that one. Teascori unable to bring it down. Ray plays it back to her keeper. Faulkner putting on the pressure. Machida plays it back. Highlanders able to pick it up, plays it on the left foot for Teascori. Here comes Teascori into the box, left foot! And shot goes blasting past. Good little bit of energy there for the Highlanders late in this matchup. Teascori's had a strong game today. Not the outcome she was looking for, but she played very strong. Rowbottom will take her time here before picking it up. Here's Gallick. Out wide for Dillabo. Intercepted by Manel Fretwell. Here's McCleary. Good ball movement. Kurtz. Out wide for Jade McKee. Up to Miranda. Here's Sophie Miranda. Ran out of space. Quick into play for Kurtz. Good first touch by Manel Fretwell. Tracked by Machida. Dawson able to pick up. Dawson lays it back. Cleared away. Ball played over the top through. Out of reach for Highlanders. Rowbottom picks up that one. Coach Bobby Taylor will be happy with how her Harbourside squad delivered today. Getting 2 away goals on a big game against the Highlanders coming down from Nanaimo for this matchup at Centennial Stadium. Here's Teascori with a good touch on her foot. Unable to get a clear away. She wins herself a quarter kick. This might be the last chance here before we run out of time for Highlanders to get themselves a goal. All players are down. Kicking to Nystedt. Nystedt going for the cross. Inside the box, Miranda trying to get a head on it, unable to. Ball rolls out, and referee blows their whistle. That's the match here today at Centennial Stadium. Harbourside coming away with the big 3 points to help themselves in that standing, going for that number 4 spot here with a couple games left in the season. 2-0. Goal scored by Aaron Jensen, number 17, in the first half. Beauty goal. And then Ava Alexander coming in with a second goal in the second half. A nice little cheeky chip from just around the 18-yard box over top of the Highlanders keeper. Strong game here today. Both teams played very well. Harbourside will be happy to make their way back up the island with those big 3 points. Highlanders should keep their heads high. They played strong to the very end there. Not as many opportunities I would have liked. I think watching these past 2 games, we've definitely seen a little bit of struggle on the offense for the Highlanders. Not as much finish. Rowbottom didn't get too many chances in net. She's had a few good saves there in the first half, some diving saves, but able to keep it scoreless and get a clean sheet here for herself and her Harbourside team.
Get a little closer. Ready.
We're going to throw it down to our sideline reporter, Gurpreet Combo, who's standing with Ava Alexander of Harbourside, goal scorer here in the second half.
Very dangerous score. So we always say that the second goal is a very important goal to score in soccer. So I was just really happy to get that second goal and give our team a little bit more of a cushion so that we can keep attacking and keep going at them.
Okay. And how do you feel about your team's playoff chances?
We're in there. We just have to make sure we keep doing what we're doing and giving it all our all every game, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a good chance. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's Ava Alexander. She scored the second goal here in the match.
It was the mixer there. It wasn't working, but it's fine. You
the Highlanders' next match is July 9th when they host Altitude FC here at Centennial Stadium. Harbourside will play July 9th. We'll travel to Vancouver to the Vancouver Whitecaps. Next featured match is on Saturday, July 15th, Unity FC and Whitecaps FC from Langley. And coming up next, the men's team take the pitch. Gideon Hill has the call. Highlanders and Harbourside men's kick off today at 3:30. Thanks for joining us.